Alrighty, well, I've been doing a couple of things. A bit of a sloppy mix, that one there. Shit, the bloody wall. Anyway, I'll wipe that off in a minute. So when we sort of redone all of this, we never quite got anything in there. It was sort of mounted against that before, and of course, you know, we had to move things to be able to actually get the, you know, the siding in there. So yeah. Furthermore, some of this wood paint isn't self-priming, as it turns out, even though you had hoped it was, and well, it sort of said it was too, I think. And yeah, some of this might have been sitting outside for 10 years and it was perfect when I put it on here, but the reality is it's a bad bugger, and it doesn't really help that we don't have a proper gutter on the very end piece either. Anyways, there's other things that were just swinging in the wind, and probably actually putting more weight on things than doing anything about it. Yeah. That's the bit that was notched out there. That one's all rightish. A lot of them are dug in down here because it's just rainwater dripping in, because that's been your top where it notches into the your top beam here, like you can see with this one. And this one here is worse than I thought, because you get down here and it's not much more than half of an inch between, you know, because you're not measuring there. That drops in quite a bit, honestly. It wouldn't even be 3/4 of an inch. It might be a little bit more than half an inch. Might be 5/8 or something. My gosh, you don't know how this shit stays up. Except for the whole forest of box thorns. At one point you see this little track that was cut out, and sheep used to go in and back and forth between there. And last year, the little buggers got their way in through there as well. That was originally a track, but they just, if you rip those couple of front pieces out, that's a track right through, and they sort of re-pushed their way through it. Yeah. What do you reckon, Kitty? So anyway, I know some of these things aren't totally level. I can tell that's not completely level, but I sort of might have needed to come in a little bit. Or maybe I didn't. Either way, it doesn't really matter, because oh, you know, sometimes your ability to get absolutely pathetically fussy on a house that's just crumbling around you anyway. What's the point? A bit of strength is, you know, an 80% quality job is better than nothing at all. And could you really be bothered with more than 80% quality when you can see that, you know, algae and friggin' rot and oh, you know, things that have been blown in the wind for years and just sort of cracked, and let's be quite honest, it was all made up from scrap bits when it was done back in somewhere before World War II, and that's literally the case. Big style chicken wire, look at the size of it, and that's all just wound in, as you know. It's anyway, I've got a kettle going in the background, and yeah,